How's the camera doing? It's looking pretty good.
Bam. Perfect. Oh, Lowe's.
Yeah. You can do it. We can help. Isn't that Lowe's or is that Home Depot?
I think that's Lowe's.
Lowe's, Home Depot's, Menards. Is there really a difference except for that Home Depot sucks?
Well, different colors.
Different colors. Brush and
That's about
blue. Yeet. Yeet. Alex Smith, what's up, guys? Brett S. Don't call me Shirley. This rebel in cars going to blow up the Death Star. Is today's guest is Lando. I need to rewatch 9. I remember Billy D showing up in 9 at the very beginning, and he had like this cool little like he was like living inside of a tread, like one tank tread. Mm-hmm. It was actually a piece of art that was made for Force Awakens, and they never used it in Force Awakens, but they did use it in 9. And 9 was called Episode 9, but
yeah, exactly what it was called.
Then he shows up later, and then he shows up later again with the entire fleet of the galaxy to beat up the Empire. And I think on Tested, Norman Chan had the greatest line in the world about what actually happened, and he says that it was Lando's sexual charisma that really saved the galaxy in the end. How you doing, Chewbacca?
And there you have it.
Jesse Nicoletti, Flimbo the Dude, Simon the Lobotomized Monkey, eat.
Agree.
Matthew Antosh, yo.
Wow. The gang's all here.
Yeah, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. That song showed up in The Expendables, and I love when music is like super duper obvious. It's like a bunch of action heroes riding away on motorcycles. Mm-hmm. The boys are back in town. The only possible song.
Mm-hmm. No other choices.
Mm-hmm. Persian Blue, I've decided to make a Renegades and Heretics army 99% lose rate for the win. I thought Garter pretty good.
Lucky Bat, ooage wooage.
Ooage
wooage.
wooage.
Woage.
Ooit to woo it.
Kahoot?
Kahoot.
Remember doing Kahoot?
How does the Kahoot music go?
I don't know, but it's triggering.
It is triggering. If I heard it, that would be all I hear for the rest of the week. I can hear
Spanish Kahoot.
God.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's see, am I missing any colors?
Yep. I mean, I never minded doing Kahoot because it was always a waste of time.
Yeah. It was always I no longer have to participate. I just hit the button and then class ends.
Mm-hmm. I just tap random buttons on my phone until class ends.
Don't call me Shirley. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That's what I always say.
Persian Blue. Renegades and Heretics aren't Guard. Wait, but do they have their own rules? Like separate from Imperial Guard?
Lucky Bat. It goes do 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 do.
Oh, and it's all coming back.
God.
It's all coming back.
Oh, no.
I remember when I was a tiny, tiny little kid, I really wanted to remember how songs went, and so I tried to come up with like a musical language. And I'd be like, okay, so this song goes do-dee-da, dee-da-dee-doo. And it would work in the moment because I would know how the song goes. But then coming back to it, I would be like, I don't know what this is. This is not how anything works.
Interesting.
I'm like, well, what if I write the D, one D higher, like, one DEE higher than the other DEE, so I know that it goes up a little. Didn't work.
Okay, so you wrote it down.
Yeah, I would write out the song.
Mm-hmm. You'd write down the humming of the song.
Yeah.
Essentially. That's fun. And so you still use this notation to this day, right?
Yes, I have since perfected it, and now I have my own musical language.
Mm-hmm. And it's only 1995.
Yeah, I actually have my own version of Hooked on Phonics for learning music.
Lucky Brad, you're amazing. You tried to notate music as a bab.
Yeah.
Tramble track. Jay really invented sheet music.
Exactly. I did.
Mm-hmm. Got a little Mozart over here. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's one of my favorite Jay stories from now on.
And I remember the fear, because I always knew that I would just forget how songs go. And so I would be like, okay, I got to write it down so I don't forget. But how do you write down music?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Simon the Bottom-Ass Monkey. Jay the Linguist.
Yep.
I took linguistics. Yeah. It was garbage. It wasn't garbage. It was just boring. It was like every single thing anyone has ever said is correct, except when Jay talks. Then he's wrong. Yep. However Jay said it is incorrect, and just bad grammar and.
Mm-hmm. Right. Is that actually like what you learned?
Yeah. I don't.
Whatever anyone says is right.
Yeah,
why does English class exist then?
Well, because linguistics is separate from English class. Like how people use words and how people say the words that they use is kind of a separate thing. And how there's different languages that you have different. There's different English languages that have different grammars. Mm-hmm. Like NIV is New English Vernacular. Mm-hmm. And that is uses all the same words, but uses them in different ways and different structures.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
well, all I know is I speak American.
That's correct. Unless it's not.
Yep. Then it ain't. Unless it's not, then it ain't.
I think I did okay in that class because I think it was mostly just like little tests and then one big paper or something.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you were always right. Unless you weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So, perfect.
Don't call me Shirley. Rosetta Stone, more like J Stone. Annie Crimson.
I mean,
hi, folks.
We all know the most important class that we took. Laban movement.
Oh, Laban. Laban was actually not bad. I liked it.
I loved it. It was fun. You went. The very handsome man, told you where to move, what to do, and then you did it, and then you left.
I don't know why. I forget what he looks like. So in my head, he's just Edward Norton, the actor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember we talked about this. Yep. I mean. Yep.
So yeah, Edward Norton taught me Laban movement.
Yeah.
Famous actor Edward Norton.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a really prestigious state school in Wisconsin.
Some would say the most. I mean, imagine we went to not even the most important school in Wisconsin. That's the kind of education that we got.
Yeah. At least we didn't go to Fartside.
That's true. Farting around at Fartside.
Mm-hmm.
Flimbo to Dude. Jay's teacher. Everyone is correct. Jay, even me, teacher, not you.
No, we've heard you talk before. You say it all wrong, but everyone else is inventing their own new language.
Mm-hmm. Everyone else is important.
Don't call me Shirley. More like EOB, which stands for Electricians Over Bitches. AR.
Thank you for saying what the acronym was.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared. I didn't know.
AR. Hail, brothers! Working on an Impulsor. Ooh, is that the new Rhino or the new Land Raider for Space Marines? That's one of the new hover thingies.
Hover thingies. Michael Spitz. Jay was the student the teacher pretended didn't exist. Simon the lobotomized monkey. Oh, by the way, how are you, Nick? I'm doing just dandy.
Why is my thing being a little bit hydrostatic today? You know what though, my paint was really watery, so I left my paint uncovered all day, and it seems like a good amount of the water has evaporated off, and so my paint is now back to a pretty decent consistency.
Wow, that's pretty great. I know if I did that, it would not work out.
Mm-hmm. Moneteer, howdy boys. Got my easy to build Cadians today, so hashtag or number 1 getting done now for challenge time.
Nice. Got to get mine done.
Me too.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how excited you are to get yours done.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Pat. I'm not doing dandy because we weren't given Jay in jorts. That's true. That's true. It will happen.
Oh, yeah. I know Lucky Bat and I were discussing it off air.
I got the jeans standing by. I just need to jort them.
You got to jort them.
You know, and then set up a professional photographer and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we could do a photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
The ends of jorts.
The ends of jorts.
ZNBQ tips 5 buccarinos. Dropping a dislike and heading out. Also, dentists are real.
You know, I had a just to use it up. I had a hot take for ZNBQ.
Oh my
I
goodness.
thought of all flavors of Oreo except plain and vanilla suck.
Ooh.
Every single one of them.
Mm-hmm. I kind of agree. I mean, double stuff is too much.
Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, double stuff did not replace normal.
Right. And there's a reason. Is double stuff more expensive?
I think it's the same. You just get less cookies. Because each cookie is thicker.
I'd rather have more cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Mondetour. No love, more mint Oreos?
Do the mints taste different? I haven't had a mint one in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I would bet that mint is the least offensive of the other flavors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, this I haven't had a Shamrock Shake in a long time. Isn't that mint?
Shamrock Shake sucks.
Yeah.
They must have.
I don't know if
I remember liking them when I was a
mint.
little child. I don't know if they've changed the recipe or something, but I had a Shamrock Shake, I think last year, and it was bad.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a while. I think the only shake you get from McDonald's is vanilla, and that's it.
Yeah, vanilla's pretty good. Tromari. Even broccoli. Broccoli might be an okay flavor for Oreos.
Oh my god, broccoli. That's amazing.
Brett S. The cinnamon bun Oreos that were out for a while were amazing, and Jay is also wrong. There's so many flavors.
That's fun.
AR, fuck off with his heresy. Mint and birthday cake Oreos are god tier. Simon the Bottomless Monkey. Thin Oreos are for cowards and weaklings. I kind of like the thin Oreos. It's like a fun change from normal Oreos. Lucky Bat. Thoughts on the Wendy's shakes? I have no idea about any other fast food shake.
And also, they're not shakes; they're Frosties.
Ah, yes. Yeah, so. Nick dropping the real knowledge.
So you kind of have no idea what you're talking about, Lucky Bat. Michael Spitz, this is the definition of America.
Yeah, it is. What's your favorite Hostess product? I like Snowballs.
Oh, Snowballs are pretty good.
Not a big fan of the Twink.
I was about to say, I don't really like the Twinkies that much. Twinkies aren't... do you remember when the Twinkies went away for a second and all those assholes bought them up?
Uh-huh. Like, there were Twinkies that were going for like $100,000.
Yeah.
People were rewatching Zombieland just so that they could see a Twinkie on screen.
Yeah.
Is Nutter Butter Hostess? I like a Nutter Butter.
I don't know. Well, remember at CLC, out of the machine we'd always get. It wasn't a Nutter Butter. It was off-brand Nutter Butter.
It was a Butter Nutter.
It was. I don't remember. Do you remember what it was at all?
It was probably like
its name.
Like chocolate and peanut butter nut cruncher cookie bar.
Nut cruncher. That's what it was. Nut cruncher.
Michael Spitz.
My dentist gave me a coupon free Wendy's Frosty. See, your dentist doesn't even give a fuck about your teeth.
Well, because the dentist knows, like, I didn't do anything to fix them. Teeth are fine on their own. I just, whatever.
Exactly.
AR, strawberry shortcake from Hostess. I don't know if I've ever had the strawberry shortcake.
Flumbo the dude. Nick, I just made a meme, and I thought you'd get a kick out of it, and I posted it in the meme channel on Discord. I love it. It's exactly 100% true.
Blue Bob Man, yo, what's up, squigs and pigs?
Ooh.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of Rick from Rick and Morty saying, going to Blitz and Chits!
AR, the strawberry shortcakes from Hostess.
I don't know if I can say I ever had them.
I don't think I did either.
You know what I got not too long, or not, I guess it was a few years ago at this point, but I was on a really, really long-ass road trip to go work at a theater in Southern Illinois. And like 2.5 hours into the trip, I bought a full-sized like honey bun. One of those. It's like a honey bun. It's in a wrapper. It's big. It's got that like white jizzy frosting on top.
That was my nickname in high school.
And yeah, but I got the gas station one, like the real big boys. And I ate the whole thing, and I felt like I was gonna throw up for the entire car ride. They were kind of nasty. I think I just had a tougher stomach for sweets when I was a little kid.
Oh, goodness. When you said honey bun, it reminded me of South Pacific. Oh, goodness. That's quite the show.
Oh my god, is it ever? AR, I got dentures. I'll get dentures next month, so all the soft food is what I'll be eating for a while. Nice.
Mm.
Can you ask, like, when you get your dentures, can you ask for fun colors? Like, I
that'd be
had a
fun.
retainer, and I could get it in fun colors, except for I think the fun colors might have cost money because I got it in normal, like normal
No
gray.
color.
But like you could get glittery green, or you know you could get some fun stuff.
Hmm. And your teeth are so perfect now too. So
Yeah.
they really did a great job.
Mm-hmm. It's my wisdom teeth. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
My teeth just are all the worst.
Mm-hmm.
They're
You
all
should just pull them all out.
Mm-hmm. I'll get dentures like Aaron. We'll be denture brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe I can
Hey,
get
they said
clear.
no.
That'd be fun.
What'd you say?
I could get clear.
Oh, clear.
That'd be
really fun.
Matthew
Jesse
Cheese.
Nicoletti. Gold dentures like them rappers.
Yeah. Matthew Cheese Man, I took my daughter to a chocolate factory, kind of a learning thing, mainly an excuse for chocolate. She thought it was fake, though. Just a big shop. Are you sure you took her to a chocolate factory, or did you just watch Willy Wonka?
Ooh.
We'll begin with a spin in a world of pure imagination. What you'll see will defy explanation.
And the Johnny Depp one is even better than
Oh
that
my
one,
god,
right?
the Johnny Depp one. I think the first one is probably one of the best movies ever made.
Mhm.
It's one of the
It's
most
solid.
movies of all the
It-
movies.
I mean, that is a. You think that's one of the movies you'd show the aliens? If they
Oh,
landed?
absolutely. Absolutely. And then they'd be like, what is with the riverboat part? And we're like, no one knows. But other than that, and they're like, no, yeah, it's a solid movie. We were going to blow you up until we saw that.
Hmm.
That's exactly how the aliens would react.
Yeah, and that's how they talk like you too.
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of weird. Jay's an alien confirmed.
Instead of the Grays, it's actually the Jays.
Oh my goodness. Disco, according to Jay, gas station honey bun as dangerous as gas station sushi.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, they both sit on the shelf for the same amount of time, years. They're made out of the same thing, plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's pretty amazing. I remember, God, was it? It might have been. It might have been when we went to Indiana
Mm-hmm.
for that theater festival. I think we went to a gas station and I got these like disgusting. They're like fries, but they're chips. It might
Huh.
have been a different time. They were not good. I don't think I finished them. Simon the Lobotomized Monkey. The Johnny Depp Willy Wonka definitely is a movie that exists.
I think all the music in that was written by Oingo Boingo. Which, if I had to pick an artist to make Oompa Loompa songs, I would love. Actually, that would be really fun to see different musicians' rendition of a Oompa Loompa song.
Mhm.
I don't know if Oingo Boingo did a great job.
Nickelback's version.
Yeah.
Since everyone loves Nickelback. I love the hate that just small
Just
little
the
comedy
mention
can
of
generate.
the mention of Nickelback.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess yeah, you did slide in a great little moment of me saying I love Nickelback
Mhm.
in the transition out of talking about that.
Yeah.
And so people are like, whoa, what?
What?
I thought Jay was cool.
I don't think anyone was thinking that.
Next, he's gonna say that he doesn't like Chumbawamba.
Exactly. disco, nickel quack. Yeah. Love nickel quack.
Matthew Cheeseman, they built a town around the factory to give workers a nice housing and introduced a 6-day working week. Rested workers being more productive. Chocolate really has helped the world. Neat. Is this like a fictional place, or is this the thing you took your daughter to? That's pretty cool. Did they have to wear Oompa Loompa costumes while they're making the chocolate?
Oh yeah. Lego Spitz, someone clip that. I have no idea what we said.
Oh my, it's probably something heinous.
Casey Lance, well shit guys, I'm not square, so I had to come tonight.
Mm.
On the Discord I said, join us or be square.
Ah.
I mean, we almost have 700 people on the Discord, so
Ooh.
almost 700 people are pretty square.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 700 people would probably have more fun being here than just just posting on Discord.
Exactly.
The Johnny Depp I almost said Peter Pan. The Johnny Depp Willy Wonka is so bad that little kid grew up to be Norman Bates and kill people. Do you think so? So that actor, he does a great job on Bates Motel, playing like a creep, murdery psycho. Do you think like when that show was popular and running, he had to be like, "I'm normal, guys."
I don't know.
Are there any Conan clips where people are a little nervous?
It is sometimes hard to separate people out of their roles. Especially if they're a murderer.
Matthew Cheeseman, it's a town called Bourneville. Today it's more of an attraction than a major production site. Isn't there, I think there's a story about like Ford during like the great like automotive wars, they wanted their own rubber to make tires out of. And so they actually like bought like 1 million acres of land somewhere in Africa, and they set up a colony, and it just completely was a train wreck from start to finish, and they lost millions. I think, who's that guy? Simon Whistler. He's got a great YouTube video about it. He also has a great video about most subjects because he has like 9 YouTube channels.
Respect the hustle. And it's not like it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Like, that's the crazy part. And for years, doing this for years, years and years.
Michael Spitz, I ate a pound of Mike and Ike's. Fight me.
I like Mike and Ike's. Flimbo the dude. Nick, join or be square. Me looks down and sees hand becoming more cube. Oh god. Just to watch stream.
Boy, I feel like I missed a bunch of spots on this speeder.
You missed a spot.
Yep.
A couple of them. Now all the comments are gonna say that.
Jay, what clan is a speeder bike?
Man, we should go back to the work one and cut together every single time someone asked what clan it was. That's pretty funny.
Matthew Cheeseman, Bourneville is what Willy Wonka's factory is based on. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't Willy Wonka written like a really long time ago? Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I mean, I guess not a really long time ago, like 20s, 30s?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know my Willy Wonka lore that much.
Your deep Willy Wonka lore.
Yeah.
It's actually based on a book called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. Matthew Cheeseman, not that old. Ah, okay. I mean, I guess there was factories whenever the book was published.
Mm-hmm. Simon the Lobotomized Monkey. What chapter is that? Speeder bike.
It's Carcharodons.
Michael Spitz, help! I'm turning into a psychomancer. I get it. His cube. Cubular. I'm putting together EOB complete for tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm
Matthew.
working with Hans Zimmer to finish the music, too.
Matthew Antosh. Roald Dahl wrote a Bond movie. Ooh.
Oh.
Dr. Jokel, Jay, with this having such relatively large surface areas, is there a specific reason you decided not to airbrush? Well, the only thing I would have airbrushed would have been the pinky salmon color, which would have saved me some time. Everything else I would have still had to do with the brush. And I watched Sarastro's video like a dozen times, and he did it all with a brush, and so I thought, well, it only took him 11 minutes because, sped up and it's a YouTube video, so how bad could it be?
Mm-hmm. LOL. LOL. You're a YouTube video.
Casey Lance just looked it up. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is as a novel released in 1964.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it didn't take that long to become a movie.
Mm-hmm. The more you know.
And everyone's least favorite and forgotten moment from that movie is the "Cheer Up, Charlie" song that his mom sings that no one likes or listens to. Robert has Downs Jr. Luke always wanted to brag about bullseyeing womp rats, but always failed to mention all of the cats he drowned or puppies he stomped just for fun in the T-16. Yeah, Luke, farm boy Luke, in one day gets into laser gun fights, takes out a squadron of TIE fighters with the top gun from the Millennium Falcon, swings across a chasm on a grappling hook, and then participates in a space dogfight, and then shoots a missile and blows up the Death Star. But how did Rey know how to do a mind trick?
Mm-hmm.
This writing is garbage.
I mean, I've been saying that for years.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Cheeseman. Charlie paid 5p for a huge bar of chocolate. I remember that much for some reason.
Well, how much is it now? It's about the same, right?
Mm-hmm. Doomslayer, I respect your choice to not turn the speeder into a pimpmobile, but on the other hand, I am incredibly disappointed that you didn't turn it into a pimpmobile. Honestly, I could see myself getting another one of these and doing it like a fun colors. I'll have to see in the game if there's any value in having multiples of things.
Do you want some pimp hats? I bet you I could 3D design some.
I think I would I would probably do maybe a Hot Wheels red flames with a blue body.
Mm-hmm. With pimp hats.
With pimp hats.
On all the guys.
Robert has Downey Jr. Saving the galaxies with thanks to animal abuse.
Don't call me Shirley. Still waiting for the Kanye West cut of Willy Wonka.
I'd watch.
I would too.
In
I
a
would
heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like fun.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. As he lands, I sold my kidney for a chocolate bar. Inflation is real. Oh, Dr. Trokel. Luke and Anakin both did physical feats that they didn't realize the Force was helping them with until they had training. Rey could just do it. She never even saw somebody do Force suggestions. She never saw... But when Han Solo says, it's real, all of it, Rey doesn't say, who's Luke? What are you talking about, you old guy? It seems... And she has a doll of an X-Wing pilot. Presumably, she has a doll of Luke. Presumably, she is very well versed in the Jedi and the stories of Luke Skywalker. You know, she doesn't just hear that and say, what's the Force? Which is exactly what Luke does. Luke says, the Force? What is that? And then later on, you know, Luke invents pulling things into your hands when he's in the Wampa Cave. Prussian Blue Jay is just wrong. Watto, some guy who can't even accept Republic currency, knows what a Jedi mind trick is. Rey can know what a Jedi mind trick is. Anakin won a pod race at 9.
That's a neat trick. I mean, it's just pretty wizard.
Joey Flores, wait, you mean people spend less than $10 on a chocolate bar?
Don't call me Shirley. The Force penetrated Luke.
Andy Crimson won a pod race and blew up a star base. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Rey had tried spinning, then...
Right.
It's a neat trick.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Lucky Bat, the Force penetrated Anakin's mom. Oh, Shmee. Robert S. Downs Jr. At age 9, I once pooped my pants for fun. So, yeah.
There you have it.
Dr. Trokel,
We all know that.
the Rebellion had hundreds of X-Wing pilots. Presumably, there were X-Wing races and other events as well. Not necessarily a Luke doll or a Rebel pilot doll. That could be true. But the fact that she does know who Luke Skywalker is and, you know, about the Force would lead me to believe that it may have been a Luke Skywalker doll. Although she does seem to have dreams of being a pilot, as we see her looking off longingly into the distance while wearing an old, dusty helmet.
Why wouldn't she hear about a hero?
Mm-hmm.
They like saved the day. I don't know.
Brett, the prequels are garbage. 7 through 9 are not great, but they're better than the prequels. Well, at least we can agree on that.
Well,
But
mm-hmm.
and I like the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
They're not good, but I like them.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of cool stuff in them.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Cheeseman, Luke wanted to penetrate his sister. No wonder he immediately got shipped to Dagobah. Oh, Dagobah. Remember when Yoda barely lost a fight to the Emperor and then is like, well, I guess that was it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ends Revenge of the Sith exactly in their places for top of episode 4.
Places. Stage manager's yelling at him.
Stand on your tape. Stand on your tape, or else you're not in your light.
Yep.
Stick to what's written.
Yeah, we gotta add more glow tape over here on this part of the stage.
Oh god, Dr. Jogel. Yes, winning the pod race and blowing up the ship were both physical feats that Anakin did using the Force without realizing he was using the Force. He never said, I'm going to use the Force. Well, yeah, but, you know, I don't see your point. Rey could do a mind trick on her second try. And Luke could win a pod race at age 9 because, you know, he inherently had Force powers, and Rey also inherently had Force powers. Damn, Track, beat my ass, has become hermit, I must. Oh, Yoda.
What do you think Yoda's doing right now?
Becoming one with the Force.
Expression Blue. Anakin was the chosen one.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Obi-Wan was a pretty badass Jedi, and he was also a nobody. Casey Lands, you know what bothers me about the OG trilogy is that the entire galaxy forgot about the Jedi, but the Jedi have only been gone for like 40 years. No, the Jedi have been gone for 19 years. Because there is a 19-year gap in between Revenge of the Sith and Episode 4. So in 19 years, seemingly everybody forgot about the Republic and the Jedi and the Clone Wars and the... I guess Luke knew about the Clone Wars. You fought in the Clone Wars? We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers. Proceeds to be soldiers in the next movie. Dr. Strogel, right. Rey could just do an advanced Jedi skill without even ever knowing it was a thing. She thought the Jedi and Luke were myths just a short while earlier, even though it was only happened 30 years ago. Well, we don't know that mind trick is an advanced Jedi skill. And it doesn't work on her first try, but then it does work on her second try. And she might know it's a thing, because Watto knew it was a thing. If stories got to Watto, I think it could get to anybody. Jabba the Hutt knew what a Jedi mind trick was.
Even I know what it is.
Troy Flares, I want to know how many times I've heard Jay defend Rey. Can we get a Patreon-only supercut?
That'd be hilarious. Man, I wish I was writing down every single Dr. Drokel J argument.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 44 minutes into the stream.
Mm-hmm. Casey Lance, the Emperor could have taken over Earth with genetically cloned warriors on his first attempt at it. How come we're not critical of him for not having training? That's true. There's very little backstory on the Emperor of Mankind in the 40K universe. He's just kind of God.
Mm-hmm.
And he invented sons who hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Table Track, I don't know, man. A 9-year-old flying a ship and blowing up a space station is a lot less believable than Rey saying, "Open the damn door," and it working.
Yes.
Joey Flores. Also, we gotta take into consideration that Rey did a mind trick on basically a child soldier. I'm sure those first orders didn't provide much opportunity for critical thinking. That's true. We saw a Jedi mind trick work wonders on stormtroopers in 4, and we saw it work wonders on a stormtrooper in 7. Prussian Blue. Just because Watto knew doesn't mean Rey would know. Watto was around when the Jedi were very common, and the Republic existed, Rey was abandoned on Jakku after most were dead. That is true, although Watto knows of the Jedi, he doesn't believe that Qui-Gon is one. And supposedly, like, the Outer Rim is like, they never, ever, ever would hear from the Jedi. And, you know, far future, it's kind of like, what, 40 years maybe? How old is he supposed to be? I guess he's probably supposed to be exactly how old Luke is in real life. I don't know. I think Rey could have known what a Jedi mind trick is. I don't think that, like, I would believe like a Force flip or, like, you know, manipulating things with the Force is an advanced Force ability. I feel like the mind trick is pretty simple. I mean, isn't magic always just like intent times determination?
There's a formula for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how Harry Potter magic works. That's how Lord of the Rings magic works.
I love that. That's hilarious. Sanic 19 Cheese, so close to 50,000 subscribers.
I know.
What should happen to celebrate the occasion? A rager.
I think they should send me half of a silver play button.
That'd be pretty good. And they might as well send the, is it a gold one? Is it diamond? I'm going to say it's diamonds. Real diamonds.
Send us 10% of one of those.
Might as well.
AR, I read a call book that the Satan called the Emperor a weapon made by the old ones. Ooh, interesting. I think I have that call book. I think it's on the list of 2 reads from the Black Library. Casey Lance, we're having a critical discussion about a franchise that has a guy in it with a Boston accent. And whatever accent that Watto has, that's definitely not offensive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or Jar Jar.
Oh, my God, Jar Jar. You know, I never really realized it until I was an adult.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time I realized it was when we watched it before 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was like, oh.
Misa called Jar Jar Binks. Misa, your humble servant.
Yep.
Ooh, AR, it's so good. Can't recommend it enough. Legit have read it 3 times now in a row to get the full depth. I have noticed that the 40K books need 1 or 2 reads to go down. Robert S. Downs Jr. At 50K, Jay's gonna have to get an Ellen to make a guest appearance.
Yeah.
Casey Lance. The Sith Jar Jar theory makes the first prequel so much better. Don't they? I love the idea behind the Jar Jar, and it does sort of work when you put it all together. Because, like, Jar Jar is influential in making some really big decisions, like making the Emperor, granting emergency powers. Which apparently, I guess he was also a senator for Naboo. And any senator can propose sweeping legislature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was, but George Lucas was really horny for politics in the early 2000s. It's like, oh, people are gonna love this.
Robert S. Downs Jr. At 50,000, Jay gonna get Ellen to make a guest appearance.
Oh, yeah. We contacted her people, but they won't return our emails.
Exactly.
And it's a lot of emails.
We have a bot that sends her emails every single day. Yes. Brett S. Off topic. Congratulations to Midwinter Minis. Yes.
Oh yeah, I heard.
He has babies.
It has references to Horus Heresy books and happenings, and time travel is explained rather well. Oh my goodness, time travel. What is this, Harry Potter 3? Math Cheese Man. The idea that Big E is the product of a few low-level NPC psychers topping themselves doesn't fly. I thought it was supposed to be all psychers in the known universe got together to create the Emperor. Jasuchin Farron. I actually liked the political intrigue in the prequels. The political intrigue is done really, really, really well in the show Clone Wars. In the movie...
It's done even better. It's perfect.
Jai Flores. Finally a reference I understood. The Harry Potter 3 one. Yeah, Harry Potter 3 is probably my favorite movie, and Harry Potter Book 4 is my favorite book. With honorary mention of movie 6, because I actually think movie 6 is better than book 6.
Ooh.
Book 6 is kind of a mess. And the movie 6 is kind of a mess, but it's a more well done mess than the book, I feel like.
Interesting.
I don't get the Jar Jar speech being offensive. All the Gun spoke with the same words, Misa, Yusa. People just wanted to make a nothing burger for some reason. No, I mean, yeah, there was no legitimate complaints. People thought it was funny.
It is very funny.
And it's not like Star Wars Episode 1 was ever banned from anywhere ever.
It's not like it's happened out of intentions.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened that way.
It probably just worked out between the actor and George coming up with ideas, and George like, oh, you know what, that sounds pretty good. You should do it like that. Okay. Where's my coffee? Okay, roll it. And action.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know he was saying action.
Okay, now say that's pretty wizard. I have a note.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, the kids will love it. They'll be saying that in school.
They spoke with Baltimore accents. The Guns? Or the Goongas, as George Lucas would pronounce it.
Ah, I love it.
Let's do a whole stream in the George Lucas voice.
That'd be pretty good.
Oh, George. People are gonna like my movie Red Tails. It's very good. Oprah liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these movies are for 12-year-olds.
It's very serious business.
A special effect without a story is a pretty boring thing. Patreon idea. Sing a song in the George Lucas voice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, how would that even happen?
What do you think is the most George Lucas-y song to sing?
Boy, what music does George Lucas like?
It would make sense to me if he only listened to classical.
Yeah.
And some jizz.
John Williams actually writes all the music I listen to. I actually I have him on retainer.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Cheeseman, I also think that the first pharaoh of Egypt was the silent king looking for the old ones, but finding that the big E as a clue. Interesting. I'm surprised George Lucas and Michael Bay didn't do a CG collab.
Perfect. A lot of explosions.
Dr. Druckle, you have to sing Life Day. We celebrate a day of peace. We celebrate a day of peace, a day of harmony. Just make it like that. A day.
And action.
Where's my coffee?
Where's my coffee? And that's how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to put that in the song? Sure, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Put it in the song.
Trash boat. Wow, it's been a while.
Trash boat. Simon the lobotomized monkey. I'm building some Friar Slayers, and the dwarf hunkiness is overwhelming.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're real hunks.
Oh my god, I don't know the theme song to the Ewok animated movies. No one should.
Flimbo the dude. I'm back, baby. The music's really good.
Some say George Lucas only listens to Nickelback, even before they were born somehow.
Guaranteed truth.
I remember watching THX 1138 way back in the day and liking it. There's a weird part though where there's like weird like monkey people in that movie, and I watched, of course George, he has to edit all of his movies after the fact, so he had CGI put in, but in scenes that feature scenes that were filmed with actors portraying those characters, it's just a little person. So for parts of the movie, it's like a little person, and then for parts of the movie, it's like a CGI, like reptilian monkeys.
Interesting.
It seems like even back then, George didn't quite know when to call something quits.
Mm-hmm. Joey Flores. Open up! This is Disney. Police car, police car, police car, police car. Police
Oh no!
car, police car. We got. Can't sing any Star Wars.
Dash Jokel, is the windscreen a clear plastic part, and did this come with other minis? Yes, it came with a driver and two gunners who lean on the sides of the vehicle. It came with a clear windshield and a gun that goes in the front. But right now I'm just working on finishing the actual vehicle. And then I'll get to the crew members.
Sanic 19 Cheese. I love watching behind the scenes of the prequels and watching George Lucas describe Star Wars stuff like just someone's grandpa describing it.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. Trash boat. I smell poison gas. Oh, the prequels. Robert has John Jr. Little people's offensive, Jay. They're called Jawas. I'm a Jawa.
You are. And speaking of being a Jawa, it is 10 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Time flies when you're talking about Star Wars.
I mean, that is true. So we had a video out on Monday. We have another video out on Wednesday. And we have another live stream at 9 p.m. Central.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.